healers and these tanks are doing a phenomenal
Okay, guys.
job of supporting the DPS players. And as a tank, I know a lot of people don't believe me, but you are not the main character. You are there to turn online your DPS players. Just Play has managed to spin the stone, which means now...
And they gotta show the guild emblem, man. Who's fighting who?
Get it out and then go back and recap the stone, or they're gonna probably turn back after this engage, try to get a wipe onto Just Play. It looks like there's not many players standing on the actual stone itself, so I wouldn't be surprised if we see Nyx kind of regroup and then jump down into the stone to clear things up. Yeah, it looks like they pushed off.
If I need to play a sleeper build, which weapon is good we want?
Those are the two Just Play players who managed to flip the stone. And now they're going to go stand on the stone, and as you can see, the red bar
But
on the
don't
right side
play
of
the
screen
build
will
at the start.
slowly, you know, elapse to nothing, and then Nyx will become owners of the stone again. With about 11 minutes left, I'd be very interested to see a different engage now from Just Play. They tried to do the bell tower engage, but they just didn't make it there. So what I would do is I would
felt
actually wrap
one
around
staff
the
in
complete
PP for you
outside of the
good,
map,
or would you say
past the
bow
Adentis
one
spawn pit,
better?
which is to the left of what we're looking at now. To the left of what we're looking
Okay,
at
my
now.
friends.
Come on the
Look,
back of
this
the
is
bell
my
tower,
brother,
and then
Devil.
try to get some high
Hello,
ground,
hello.
so you don't get slapped and you don't get caught like that. So as you can see now, they are moving up.
So,
they didn't go left here.
hello and welcome back, my brothers. Today it's event siege in Europa.
The same way. They could come different way. They're gonna go in the same place. They're gonna die the same way.
I just hear sleep.
Okay, and I want to tell you, Devil, it's my brother, but it's not a real brother. It's my brother like a brother. We grow up together and we play together. Yes, and now it's live stream. It's online, and it's how to say it's fucking shit my English, and it's playing on Siege.
He's reminding people to use their Guardian ability, which is on a 10-minute cooldown. It looks like Danny's is coming up here in like 45 seconds, if my eyes don't deceive me.
Yeah, and don't forget tomorrow will be the
Over here.
Very good hook.
Quiet. She's gone quiet on
It
us.
looks like that's an SNS1
Open,
player trying to
yeah.
go in the middle and find a sleep, and he finds a huge
global
sleep
release.
onto the entire clump of Just Play. He just held W, no one CC'd him, and he was able to find a sleep.
Oh my god, what is there? Oh my god. Look at that, guys.
What a great engage here. And again, look how tanky both sides are. Just a testament to these tanks and healers.
We're gonna send it, okay? We're gonna send it now. Just move it up. It's big blue. It's big blue. Yeah, it's 50-50 right now. Just keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Clean my, yeah, nice. Big refeed, nice job. Just keep holding the inside, okay? Look hard. Keep holding the inside. You don't have to outspeak, you know? If you know it's me, just back up around the corner. And I want people to focus the people inside of us. Look how many
I
people
think
are
he
inside of
played
us.
before, and now it's watching on someone on Twitch. I don't know who.
Danny there peeling off of one of the squishies. I believe he just pulled Myjin as well.
No, look at me. I'm here, see? Look, I'm live.
Yeah, so that was a really good call from the shot caller on the side of Nyx. They engaged, and the enemy front line was able to penetrate their main ball, and all you heard was, look how many are inside us, look how many are inside us, turn around, and that's what I was talking about yesterday, a front-to-back gameplay for your tanks.
I think he's watching on Danet.
We'll jump back to a little
Where
bit
is
of a
Danny?
bird's eye here, so we can take a look at the second game.
My leader.
The second engage from Just Play. They're coming back a lot quicker, but again, just a really good job. It just shows what coordinated
leader
healers
plan.
do. And this is a scrum, an absolute bloodbath happening on the stone, and a huge sleep happening in the bottom right of your screen. They're trying to spin the cap here. This is a great engage from Just Play. Just came out of nowhere, but unfortunately they do get interrupted. The sleep doesn't last an eternity. It lasts only about 8 seconds, which could feel like an eternity sometimes. But it looks like Nyx is able to find their footing and push back Just Play. Just Play retreating now onto the top of the roofs, trying to find some
Well,
high
they
ground
still
pressure.
have 7
But
minutes. They
unfortunately,
can
Nyx
have.
just moves so well.
For understand me, they made it event with Siege, only Siege, yeah? They made it yesterday on North America and today on Europa for the Riftstone or Boomstone, and after for the next one is for the Castle. So it's have fun, you know. You have some have fun, and who win? And who win? He has he get reward $40. How to say $40? I think. Yeah, on
Left in this boost.
and you can get Lucent. I don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
not sure if the guild leader of Just Play used their summon gates
And
used
tomorrow-
their rest stones. This
Tomorrow I told you it's the global release, but sorry, I forgot. It's a global release. Who buy the early access? You know, I want to show you.
the engage. The range applies, like I mentioned yesterday, sleeps, taunts, hooks,
Mm.
and just all range projectiles that you are going to be, using to engage or counter-engage a team. So they're going to
So-
be wrapping around the far side of the tree.
But how can I
They
see?
learned their lesson last time from going
Look,
too
I
close
buy
and getting
the-
caught. They're trying to pull Nyx away from the high ground, which is a great strategy to do as well. They're going to take
See?
a beat here. Catch their
I
breath,
buy the early access
range
pack
them,
standard, 40
and it looks like
euro.
Danny's giving me intel.
And
They
you
just
can
used
jump,
the guild buffs
you
as
see?
well, so it
Get
looks
a
like
jump
both
start
guilds
with
have used
5
their
days
guild
early
buffs.
access to
Everyone
the
got
game
used
on
to
the
putting
26th
those buffs
September.
last for a few minutes, so it's not something you have to pop
See?
and just run
You
in.
can play
Looks like
before
up and run
with
in, they
5
don't
days
need
before,
to
yeah.
shot calling or is
But
it
you
shot
have
calling? I'm
three.
not sure
You
anymore.
have
But
you
it
have
says
3
bounce and run in.
early access
You
pack,
have
but
another
I
engage
can see.
happening here. A
I
beautiful
don't know where
sweep
is
on the
I
side
can
of your
see.
screen. And this is
I think they got
contrary
it.
to NA. A lot
I
of
think they
blood
got them
devotion.
now.
Look at all these red lines. NA, those tanks usually play as
Discount?
users. They play as,
No?
I'm going to come in front of you, I'm going to punch you in your mouth, and I'm going to kill you. Where
Ah,
these
the
tanks
next
on
one.
the EU
See?
region look like they play more bodyguard. So, hey, my DPS can go online, I'm going to soak up all this damage.
You have stand up, deluxe, and ultimate.
So
See?
two very different playstyles from two very different
But I
regions.
can see here.
And look how
Why?
long this engage is lasting because of the blood devotion. Because obviously as a healer, if you have to heal one person,
Let me show you on the.
it's usually a little bit easier to heal one. So when that tank is taking all the damage redirected from blood devotion, it's very easy to keep that tank up. Tanks as well can hold their Q block to mitigate all of the damage they're redirecting for as long as that Q block happens. And it looks like we're going to be jumping
Official,
back
what
into
is
Danny's,
official?
POV. He spotted the summon gate. He saw the summon gate. The comms have been given. And look,
No,
on the
what
top
the
of your
fuck?
screen, a summon gate's happening, and this is a really good summon gate. It's complete other side of where the guild will spawn from, but they all get slept.
Look. Oh my god.
I'm popping Guardian, they're all stunned. Nice fucking job. Nice fucking shit, dude. Let's fucking go. Kill that summon gate. Kill that summon gate. The thing is in the zone, no?
It's just, yeah, we're going for it now.
What the fuck is there, guys? Look, is what is there?
Engage from Nyx. Oh my
Outside,
goodness.
it's just outside.
That's exactly. That's
they-
exactly.
I think he's watching on the Amazon. Where is
Someone who has
Amazon?
done,
They have the guild summon, so they
Amazon
can
is
go
not
back
live?
a
to the
week for the
stone,
last,
actually.
8 months.
The gate.
You guys get fired
Oh
up.
my brother.
So
Yeah.
Nyx is having a blast. Just Place putting up a great fight as well. This looks very one-sided, but these engages last so long. It's again, I'm going to say it
Nice.
time and time again. It's
See
a
it.
testament to the healers and tanks on both sides. Because if this was a true wash, Nyx would just kind of hold W, walk through them. But look, as I'm
What is
talking,
Amazon?
the same fight is still happening.
Game.
Just Blaze porting into the summon gate. Nyx hasn't been able to kill the summon gate yet. There is 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. Nyx has 100% controlled the tempo of this entire Riftstone war. They engaged on their terms. They told Just Play, hey, you want to engage? No, we got this. You're playing our game. And look at this. They just are clumped up on the summon gate. You don't have an immunity
The
buff
game is,
when you
60
port in from a summon gate.
63
where if you
gigabytes,
spawn
yes.
At the res point, you get about 20-second immunity buff to kind of run back into
Yeah,
it.
it's
But now
really
this
nice
is where
game.
you just kind of have your guild kill the summon gate, and you just farm them as they come in. Nyx has shown that they have a very good understanding of the Adentis Riftstone.
Pop your Guardians and remedies. You know the beautiful things are
Once
the
a
beautiful things are
coordinated summon gate push, Nyx on the back
keep
foot
bombing
for
them,
what
dude,
seems
from
like
the
the first
I see a lot
time
of
in this
people doing
entire
good job on the high ground, man. You
Riftstone
guys
fight,
are fucking
excuse me,
amazing. You
and
guys
we're
are
gonna get
fucking
knocked up,
fucking
and this is
king. Let's
exactly
fucking
what
go.
you
Let's
want.
fucking send
Send
them,
your
dude.
vortex arrow, send your bows, knock up those
Nice
tanks,
fucking go.
and
That's
just
the
get rid
only
of the
fucking
DPS.
goofy.
There's a lot
Let's
of
fucking
DPS
go,
on the
dude.
roof.
Ah,
You
it's
have to
first
take
one.
a-
Fucking guys, sorry, my apologies. I didn't see.
and they're just
first one.
fighting on the church. This church is completely away from the Adentis Rift.
Yeah, so my brother Devil is watching here.
Nice, the gate is out, okay. Just reset.
And then I'm bunkering down on the Riftstone. Unfortunately, their summon gate does elapse.
42,000
Now, there's only a
people
few of them
watching.
there. They're actually standing on the edge of the PvP zone. The PvP zone doesn't go super far. So they're safe zoning, as the people at home like to call it. And it looks like they listened to me again because they tried to send a couple people at the Riftstone, and Nyx, I guess, heard me. Maybe they're stream sniping the main Amazon Games chat, but they come back and they clean them up pretty quickly. So there's maybe time for one more push. Usually, sub 2.5 minutes, there is no real way for you to cap the stone, but a great sleep from Just Play on top of the roofs, and they need to follow up on this. They unfortunately weren't able to get up there in time, but they need to follow up on this. I would look for another sleep if I'm one of the Just Play players, because Nyx got caught, quite literally got caught lacking there, and that could have been very detrimental, and it looks like that's exactly what happened. The entirety of Nyx that were on the roof
Look
are
what
just
is
dead
there, guys.
now, and now they have to kind of fight that low ground. And this is kind of
Look
where
what
the
is there.
momentum can sort of
Amazing.
start to build. But look at these tanks from Nyx, just pushing through, pushing from where Just Play.
Okay, so I want to tell you, you have 3 early access packs, see? Me, I buy this one. So tomorrow, if you want to play, you have to buy the early access. If you don't buy early access, you have to wait 5 days. So I buy the standard because I don't have money to buy the ultimated. It's 100 euro. So for standard, you have 5-day early access, Shadow Line Morph, Radiant Morph, Lulu, Amitsoi, Explore the title, okay. Okay, and here you get more Shadow Knight outfit. You get more outfit and title and Lucent, yeah. And the last one you get 2 times 2 outfit, yeah. You get 1 outfit with Radiant, and the next one I think is I don't know. It's 2, I think it's 2 outfit, yeah, and more Lucent, 1000 Lucent, and 2 title you get. Okay, if you want to play tomorrow, you have to buy this early access pack, and the first one is 40 euro. This one is 17 euro, I think, and this one is 100. Let's see. I don't see the price, but it's like I say, first one is 40 euro, 70 euro, and 100 euro.
And what's really cool is that all these Riftstone and Boonstone fights happen simultaneously on your server. So, almost like clockwork, at the same time, the entire global chat will just be people, almost like clockwork, get bantering back and forth and spamming GGs for all.
Yeah, guys,
need
to get ready
there's like
for
a dozen, I think, Boonstones and Riftstones on the GGs for all. There's like a dozen, I think, Boonstones and Riftstones on the map, so it's going to be super fun when all of you at home get to experience it. But spam some GGs in the chat. What a great showing from both Nyx and from Just Play. That is my second favorite Riftstone to fight over. My first being Azrael. My guild coined it as the Grenton Stone. I've never lost on that stone. Adentis is my second favorite one. It is so fun to fight over. We saw some great plays from the guildies, but even the creators out there. I saw Danny trying to get some revenge on my Jin. It didn't work.
No, he's still.
But I mean, talk to me about
Let's see
how it
how
felt. We
much
were
time
in
they're gonna
comms for a
start.
little bit there. I was trying to do a
10
little bit of
minutes
French
to start.
translation.
Look,
because
this
there
is
was some
Dane.
going
I will
on.
change
Brilliant.
the.
Guys.
Like doing his thing in English and then all.
This is Dane, my leader, clan.
Just makes
I will play
everything
with
so
this
much
guy.
fun, so
What the
I
fuck?
think there's a little bit of rivalry with Just Play from KR, but
Right.
I know it's all GGs all round and everyone's very, very good. But it's exhilarating. It's so much
Trust
fun.
me,
And
guys,
there's so
he's
many
the best player.
things that can change. Like as you said, we were up the top fighting, and they came, onto the stone there, and they were starting to cap, and it makes you think what you need to do. There's lots of different strategies and things, but yeah, that was awesome. It's always so much fun, but it's chaos.
Yeah,
this is coming in.
It's
like,
controlled chaos.
yeah, it is.
call
It really
yeah.
is.
So what was
Very
your kind of your turning point? What was your favorite moment? If you had to pick one, and I know I'm asking a lot
That's
here,
tough.
but if you had to pick one moment from that war.
I just ran in and I can hear Etsu in the background like, save Danny, save Danny. What's he doing out there? Save him.
the pirate.
Yeah, what's he doing? I completely didn't listen to the calls and just ran in, and he just got everyone to jump on as well. And yeah.
So you could have single-handedly thrown the stone if that went
I
well.
tried, yeah.
You tried? Okay,
No,
you're
of
Just
course
Play
not.
sleeper
I'll
agent.
just put a bit of hard mode, for a little bit.
Of course.
Yeah, it's great fun. And,
Yeah, Just Play. This was actually a really smart play by them. It's always funny. Just Play, smart play, where they dropped the summon gate completely on the other side of where you would originally spawn.
it was just outside
The zone, exactly. So
Very clever.
it's a very good use of the PvP zone. So for those of you at home who've never done a Stone War before, each Stone War it's like this little like paint
What's your
zone
favorite
that gets
PP
put
event from
around
the
the
whole
stone,
game?
and you can.
This one, Riftstone and
Just Play,
Boonstones, GBG.
This was actually a really smart play by them. It's always funny. Just Play, smart play, where they dropped the summon gate completely on the other
This
side of where you
1v1
originally spawned.
guild versus guild.
Just outside
The zone, exactly. So
Very clever.
it's a very good.
What time
use
tomorrow
of the
stream for
PvP
drops?
zone. So for those of you at home who've never done a stone wall
Around
before,
this time.
each
This
stone
is around the
wall-
time where the server
It's like
opens.
this little like paint zone that gets put around the.
Okay, now my brother is playing. Devil.
Yeah, guys. Sesteron.
Mașina asta urmă să treacă peste timpul că sunt slab. E contră.
So the next one will be the castle, yeah?
Yeah, we need to regroup here, guys. Siege is starting soon.
On the same schedule where your entire guild alliance can show up, and there we see some pretty big fights sometimes. So the PvP goes from 3v3 all the way up to Siege, where it's, you know, one alliance of 280 versus another alliance of 280 and another alliance of 280. So there's something for everyone. I think you were talking about that earlier, how
Yeah.
NCSoft is trying to make more content that is not super, you know, large scale
It's
focused.
suitable for many guilds or many.
It's not very
players.
linear.
Yeah, you could be solo, 2-player, 5-player, 6-player, 10-player. What I was going to say is what I noticed recently was there's quite a lot of boonstones and riftstones now. So you'll find you might have. I've spoke to a few guilds and they're like, oh, I don't know if I want to join this server because this guild's too powerful or we're not ready. Once the game starts to expand and you start to play through it, I don't know how many there are. There's
I'm trying to count in my head right now.
Yeah,
I'm trying
I
to
don't know.
name the bosses.
But there's enough that
There's enough.
if you are, you'll find the top guilds will fight over some stones, like because they're more valuable, and then there's just lots of smaller stones, so you can have small 10v10s. You might even find, 15v20, 20v30, and it's completely different every time. And that was something that we saw recently, which is quite cool because it just.
And what's awesome is you can, with the QR code on your screen, if you don't have a guild yet, you can scan it, jump into the official Throne and Liberty Discord and find a guild. And that's, I think, a perfect point is how Stone Wars happen in Throne and Liberty is very simple. There's a guild ranking system that goes through guild activity points and guild reputation, which there are phenomenal guides online about if you want some more information about that. But if the rank 1 guild, for example, Nyx, declares that they want to fight for a dentist, and Grenton's guild, the Bald Kings, who is rank 5, says, I also want to fight for a dentist, as long as no one who is above me in rank declares a dentist to fight against Nyx, I'll end up fighting it. So let's say Danny's guild is ranked 2nd on the server, and he says, I want to fight Nyx. He'll get that stone, I won't get my first choice. And you can declare up to 3 stones. So once you kind of pinpoint who the hardcore sweaty guilds are, if you want to have a friendly PvP match against maybe, my guild only has 30 people. We don't have a full 70. Pancake's guild only has, 30 people. She doesn't have a full 70. We could be like, all right, let's both declare, this sandworm lair stone, so we can fight each other on more even ground. So you're not going to always go up against the top guilds on your server if you don't want to. And usually, especially up until the first siege, there's a lot of, not political sort of advantage, but there's a lot of sniping people's stones where they're trying to push top ranking guilds off the stone, because how siege works in Throne of Liberty is the top guild on the server is going to be the guild that defends for the first siege. They get awarded the castle and it's like, okay, cool, you're on defense. So there's a lot of, all right, well, Pirates is ranked 1, they have the Adentis stone and the Great Claw stone, I need to push them off.
Well, I'm doing the siege on the Liberty.
Your humor, your culture, and your gaming style, and I don't know, I'm super excited. Tomorrow, guys, tomorrow's the day.
Tomorrow. Well, coming up next, we'll dive into the Castle Siege, the ultimate PvP showdown where creators and guilds will battle for control for the Stoneguard Castle. Expect intense combat, strategic plays, epic moments as guilds clash for the throne. Don't go anywhere. We'll see which team will claim victory for Stoneguard Castle in this massive siege right after this.
Okay, I told you, guys.
Elysium is a dangerous world. Hordes of demons,
for the castle now.
dangerous terrain, and even other hostile players could be lurking around every corner. There's
They're waiting, see? Good.
Combo deck build.
may be open to any and all players, while more hardcore PvP and PvE guilds may require approval by guild leadership. You'll need your resume, 3 forms of identification, and... just kidding. Each guild will have its own requirements for membership, so make sure you know what you're signing up for. Don't forget to check out the recruiting channel in the official Discord to see what the community has to offer. Joining a guild in Throne and Liberty grants you access to exciting and challenging new activities. Contributing towards each guild's contract nets both you and your guild reputation, rewards, and resources. Capturing boonstones grants you vital buffs, while riftstones allow the controlling guild to summon a world boss who can drop powerful gear. But laying siege to an enemy castle is the ultimate way for a guild to claim the throne and the rewards it offers. By now, you're a member of a guild. You're organized, you've got the gear, and conquered the dungeons.
Okay.
Group up with hundreds of guild and alliance mates to claim the throne. Siege golems are a must-have for any serious invading force. You can transform into these massive stone monsters by purchasing the materials from the guild merchant. On the topic of serious forces, in any guild worth their salt, the guild leader calls the shots, their officers support them with strong...
Look, Danek is here, see? Look, Danek is here. The leader. This one. See?
You must harness this celestial power. Fight back against the Archeum Legion and free our world. Silesium is a vast, living, breathing open world with diverse environments to explore and deadly enemies to defeat. Shapeshift into legendary creatures to carry you through the air and over the waves. Push back against the Legion in tactical combat across a seamless world. Take up arms and join others as you fight alongside fellow guild members. As your skill grows, you'll unlock powerful new abilities. Adjust your fighting style to counter your enemies. Use ranged attacks to draw your enemies in. Then swap to hard-hitting melee to finish them off. The Legion isn't the only enemy you'll need to fight. Battle other players in PvP dungeons. Player-controlled castle sieges. Open-world combat. And conquest battles for territory. Gather your guild. Prepare for battle and claim the throne.
Man, oh my god, guys, what the fuck? This game is... Look, see? Game launch 1 October. See? If you don't buy early access.
Welcome back to day 2 of Siege the Day, where creators and guilds from North America and Europe competing in a 3v3 arena, conquest battle, and castle sieges.
So far, we've seen some thrilling arena matches and a very intense battle for the Riftstone in today's Conquest battle. But before we jump into the Castle Siege, I'd like to take a moment just to remind everyone that Throne and Liberty isn't just about PvP. PvE and MMOs is always a driving factor. It's the reason a lot of people stick around and a lot of people are, true fans of the game. And NCSoft definitely delivered on the PvE front as well. We just fought over a Riftstone known as the Adentis Riftstone, which, even if your guild doesn't own the Riftstone, Adentis will spawn on a schedule along with the other field bosses in Throne and Liberty, and it'll spawn half of the time in Conflict, which is PvP, and the other half of the time in Peace, which is PvE.
It's outside, then you push in, you break down the doors, and then you ultimately want to get the capture point in the middle. Similar concept here, just on a much larger scale. So rather than a 50 versus 50, we have like a 300 versus 300 or something.
So this guy is tank with heal.
With multiple guilds attacking and multiple guilds defending. And
claiming the throne.
Shiku.
I become the Legion character.
With crossbow with dagger.
For each member
Shiku
from
has
my
a clan.
in my vicinity, I get...
Consul is the best player Russian I see. He know to play, trust me guys, Consul is the best one player Russian guy. He know to play very well. Okay, this is I think the girlfriend.
Чистый хил, но, наверное, один из самых близких классов, скажем так.
Girlfriend. Consul, yes.
Мод на генерацию кардов работает без понятия.
I don't know exactly, but I think it is. Okay, this guy I know, the J.
I don't think that's in TL at the minute. I've not seen anything for it.
And I have one more friend. He play, but he's not here. This guy is the German guy. And one guy, he know to play very well. Russian guy. It's Listo. If you know the Listo, but he's not here. Okay, let's see the The Germany guy.
Ah, scheiße, sowas, ne?
The PvE content in this game is life skilling. They've recently added fishing, cooking, and Amatoy expedition into Throne and Liberty with more to come. For those gatherers out there, that's not a life skill. Everyone can chop down trees.
Ja, die Jungs kriegen ja, weiß ich nicht, die spielen eine Woche oder sagen wir mal ihre 8-16 Stunden, kriegen extrem viel Geld, ne?
Spend too much time on it yesterday, but I'd like to spend some time on it today because not only are the foods you can craft extremely powerful, they give you great PvE buffs, PvP buffs. You could also drop a feast that your party and your guild can interact with, but you could actually also sell the food on the market to make some lucent. So it's a really good way for free-to-play players to kind of get into the auction house, start earning, some lucent and progressing their characters. PvE content really is perfect for people who want to explore, who want to battle epic bosses, and uncover the game's vast lore.
So many people playing.
You had me at fishing.
I love fishing.
Fishing and cooking, the fact that you can make recipes to make you stronger. Okay, can I have a pancake recipe, please?
I'm Brenton. You're gonna have to
Are you guys going to be
NCSoft, if you're listening, pancake recipe. But the fishing, you sold me there. Anytime you can just.
That's all I need to know.
Are you alone or do you have a guild?
No, I'm in a 10-man group. I just joined Mekash's guild.
Okay. We have really no clue.
I guess Metashi should make a shot caller here and start with the basic.
Yes, of course. I think the first step is to transform into a mandarin, and then we have good win conditions.
¿Tienes skin de armadura? No. Esto es diseño in-game. Esto es diseño in-game. No son skin de armadura.
I think the siege will start now. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, let's see here. Mom.
아주 조금 남았을 때까지 타이트한 어떤 경기가 일어나다가 맨 마지막에 승리를 했을 때 희열이 제가 저희 TN을 느꼈을 때 되게 희열을 느꼈던 포인트 같습니다.
Whoa, okay, I saw that table of food right there, so...
Yeah, so that's actually a feast that you can make in the game. And the feasts give different buffs. So there's a feast that can give PvP hit, PvP crit, so more hit rate for pretty much, I think it's up to 6 people. And then what's really cool and a little trolly is that if Danny and I are in different guilds and Danny puts down a feast, I could actually run to his feast and eat it and steal it from his guild. So we actually had a moment where we were doing a Boonstone war against a guild on Korea, and one of their members came up to us and dropped the feast as a peace offering before the war started, which was super sweet. And then we just kind of went at each other's throats for 20 minutes, and then we're all hunky dory after that.
Is there anything that you can make that could sabotage?
Well, you can kind of sabotage. So if it's a PvP event, and then you make them a feast that gives you PvE hit, it obviously doesn't do anything if you're hitting another player.
Pay attention
you can kind of troll. Yeah, pay attention to what you're eating before you eat it.
Well, yesterday we shared a brand new Throne and Liberty trailer for you. Just in case you missed it, let's watch it again.
Okay, let's see, guys. What trailer?
Throughout the ages, many kings have risen to power in the eternal fight for the throne. Our loyalty belonged to one. Unity brought peace. But ambition bred betrayal. And an evil alliance was born.
Oh my god.
Then
so
chaos
beautiful.
descended
So beautiful.
without warning. Terror struck without mercy. And the kingdom we called home was ravaged without remorse. We fled with our hero, vanquished, not finished. But the throne remains, forever the prize, for those bold enough to claim it.
at here, guys.
Like the vengeance of legends, rebellions will rise, and your battles will come.
So beautiful. Guys, how much work they work? How much?
We saw some of your favorite things, the golems.
Oh, I love golems.
Yeah.
Yeah, that trailer was awesome. I'm usually a gameplay trailer kind of guy.
Okay.
But that sort of like the way they were telling the story, and then for those of you who've been inside Stoneguard Castle, that entire canvas of art was just right behind the throne room. So they really incorporated the world pretty well there, and probably the coolest outro I've seen for a Throne and Liberty trailer yet.
Yeah, any thoughts over there on that
trailer?
very artistic trailer?
For people who haven't played yet, taking that, what you saw there,
Yeah.
when you start to play through the story, you start to get that level of quality throughout the game as well. It's wicked. So, yeah, play it. Absolutely play it, because that level of cinematics starts to tell stories, and yeah, just epic. It's just epic. Yeah.
Well, up next, we'll dive into one of the most epic events in Throne and Liberty, the Castle Siege.
Guilds will clash in the large-scale PvP battle, and they'll battle to breach not only the castle gates and defenses, but they will attempt to claim the throne.
Let's take a closer look at these intense castle sieges and how they unfold in Throne and Liberty.
The moment has arrived for Throne and Liberty's castle sieges. Massive battles where guilds and their allies fight for dominance. In this high-stakes PvP mode, our creators will be joining forces with guilds to either storm the castle or defend it at all costs. Attackers have 45 minutes to breach the gates and take control of the throne room. If the battle extends into overtime, an additional 3 minutes will be added to determine the victor. Siege ruins offer strategic advantages, like teleportation and summoning siege golems, massive player-controlled units that can devastate enemy defenses. Defenders are fortified within the castle, using every available resource to hold their ground. From reinforced positions to environmental traps, like the castle's sewage system and gate levers. Victory requires strategy, coordination, and adaptability. Who will conquer the fortress, and who will be left in the dust?
Yeah, that's a great video breaking down what a castle siege is. Yesterday I spoke for what seemed like an eternity on golems, so I'll be talking a little bit about that later. And I do want to take just a quick moment to shout out one creator who did a phenomenal video on castle sieges. So if you're new to Throne and Liberty, or you just want more information on that, definitely check out Nelly J, NELLYJAI, who did a under 7-minute video, probably closer to 6 minutes, on what a castle siege is, some different strategies that you can do, and he went through and explained everything super clearly and in a way that even a brand new player can understand. For the upcoming castle siege, though, we're going to be going into a 1v1v1 combat. So one alliance will be defending, and 2 alliances will be attacking. They're all going to be fighting to claim the throne. So Dalucard and Jesse Rocks will be joining Matashi's guild, the Legionnaires, and they will be defending with the alliance composed of Just Play, Sanguinis, and Zakon. Zerator and Lappy are going to be teaming up with Tauntaun's guild, Wee Wee Baguette, and they'll be teaming up with Woe, Quintessence, and Hand of Unity to form our first attacker group. And the second attacker group will be led by
my clan is here.
TV's guild.
My clan, look here.
Shout out that one movie. We will join attacker group 2,
Pirate
who's
Gaming,
consisting of Pirate Gaming, Key, and Sovereign. To make viewing a little bit easier,
so
we've
3 alliance, yeah?
these team names for you, so you can kind of understand what's going on. And at the beginning, it's going to be pure chaos. In the middle, it's going to make a bit more sense. And at the end, guess what? More chaos.
I love the chaos. Control chaos, all the chaos. Well, here comes our third poll.
Now, if
Who
green
do
is
you
on
think will siege the day and take the throne? Chat, I need you to show up over here. Who's it going to be?
Ooh, we got some movement.
Okay,
A, B, or C.
okay. Yeah, A, B, or C.
Full biased. Je veux Oui Oui Baguette qui gagne. Les amis français, I want you guys to win. Oui Oui Baguette. Thank you so much.
Oh man,
you guys got this.
Close. It's very like even keel right now.
Yeah,
right?
It's dead even. It's actually dead even. There are so many people in chat. I think the chat broke like 3 times already. At least on our monitor. It is going. It is going.
All right.
A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C. Well, Dan, how do you feel going into the siege?
I'm very excited. I'm just catching up with the team now, Paragaming, just before it all kicks off, and everyone's the energy in the Discord is just unrivaled, you know.
Oh, we can hear a little bit of it.
So I just got word from our rocket scientists that the Legionnaires won by a sliver on that poll. So no pressure for your alliance on defense, but again, chat's currently 1-1. They said you were going to win the arena. That obviously didn't happen. You couldn't even win the pity match. And they said you're going to win the war on the Wriststone, which you did. So I'll give you some respect there. But I think it was more Nyx than you. But this time, you have a full alliance at your back with other great creators who are going to hopefully be able to carry you to a victory in this season.
Yes, I'm hoping I can provide a slightly different angle for this because I'm going to be in a slightly different Discord leading Pirate Gaming on this particular bit.
Nice. With
some backup caller. Staff's going to be up there as well. Banana's in another TeamSpeak helping with the other creators. A lot of organisation gone into this, and hopefully I don't just get one shot straight off the bat. And
all right, well, we've heard enough from you. Put your headset on and get ready for Siege because I want a good show.
Well, this battle will require teamwork, tactical mastery, and the capacity to overcome the most chaotic, vicious PvP battle man has ever known. It is time to siege the castle.
And here we go in great fashion.
Okay, guys, let's start.
The Alliance here is going to jump off the castle wall and try to find to disrupt the siege ruin. So if you were here yesterday,
break it down for me for those who.
See, there's an end timer here.
Okay, my brother.
I can't get through it. I need to click on the rat. If you click on the rat, you can go through. I need one more rat. Okay, I'm in. Holy shit. I had a layer. I already lagged.
Amount of health that this guy has. They were just going to follow this jumper golem. This is actually a really good strat because I don't know why they care about the jumper golem, because if the jumper golem's this far in, can't really do much. This is one of the central resurrection points that one of the guilds has capped and are going to be using to defend. Looks like he's going to try to get some damage on that inner gate, and there's an absolute bloodbath. The two attacking alliances decided to fight each other outside. This just kind of shows you the chaos of Siege, and we actually see we're going to jump into Danny's POV so we can hear him leading his pirates.
Up to 8 and then over to 9. Go fast, go fast, go fast, go fast.
Cool the door, Banana.
So there's simultaneously different things happening.
Oh, actually, it looks like someone opened the exterior gate.
Gates are open.
They managed to get someone sneaky to open the outer wall gates. The faster the attackers realize this might be an insane siege. It looks like there's people in the throne room already.
All the way to the move all the way to the
Oh my god, guys.
They're gonna just turtle up.
Did you see what they did? They opened the exterior gate and now they are inside. Nice. Very nice, guys.
To the usurper buff. So now Danny is usurping the throne. It's okay though, because they're all in the same team. But you see that number next to the crown? That's how many people in Danny's alliance are standing in the circle, which gives him an additional defense buff. And as you can see in true Pirate Gaming fashions, they're all just morphed in limes kind of.
Oh my god, limones.
Limones.
Limones. Limones. Las naranjas. Se fueron.
Yeah, so we actually hear Scythologies here calling in
if you're not
in the guild, and they're just trying to turtle up. They're trying to transfer ownership of the castle.
Okay.
But it's crazy to see. I don't know if the other alliances know that turtle up. They're trying to transfer.
You can interact with the switch inside.
But it's crazy to see. I don't know if the other alliances know that right hand.
Now it doesn't end just because you take it. As I said, you gotta hold it for 40 minutes. You gotta hold it until the siege finishes. You got 41 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if they've realized it, but if you look on just the right side, above where the mouse is right now,
Shadow Strike on
that is where the gate
Restret.
is open, and that is where they have to be careful.
Could be,
there's
but
also a res point there that they can take. So it looks like they do have some enemies coming in here on the left. We're gonna have an engage in the throne room.
did nobody in the defense?
There is some of the attackers already in the throne room. Looks
Oh,
like
look, guys.
made their way through
They are
the
inside.
gate.
They can.
Again, this is something completely foreign to a lot of players because usually they'll leave a guild defending that outer gate, that outer door that was open, and now it's absolute pandemonium.
Oh my
Usually
God.
You'll have like 20-30 minutes that go by before any attacker even steps foot into the inner courtyard.
Can you get Shiku ready?
Yeah, this is it. Okay, they finally closed the gate, it looks like. So now that gate, like I mentioned, has a timer. So if we look back, that gate should be closed. And this gate here that you saw before we cut to the outside fight is the gate that leads you from the courtyard into the inner courtyard, excuse me. This is the battle carrier golem.
Yep.
So you actually use that to transport your troops around, and until the outer gate falls, you can actually use this. You walk up against the wall, and then your guild jumps over. But look
Hello,
at this, there's
Patricia.
still a fight in the throne room.
Hello, hello,
The green-
Patricia.
The green alliance versus the blue alliance. Just a huge.
Hello, Patricia. How are you? Sorry, I am watching on the Amazon here, and I didn't see your message. How are you? I'm fine. I'm how to say? I'm enjoying the CH day. You? How are you? Because I have to check my message here. I have to come here on my Twitch to check my message on the chat. I will buy a phone for Twitch to see the message. Yeah. Okay, so let me explain you. Devil is my brother. We grow up and we play together, and he is in my clan, in the same clan, yeah. And now he's live on the CH, and we watch at the same time on the
this throne room essentially. And
official Amazon
Daddy
games.
had to recap the throne. It looks like because he died. So
You see, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking too. Oh, cool. Yeah. So do you play tomorrow? You buy it early access? Okay, my brother is dying. Okay, they kill it. Okay.
Oh my goodness. I want to know, so like
Look at
as these
look
two
at what is
golems,
here.
we've talked about like they actually don't last for very
So many people.
So you have to strategically like time it well
yeah,
with
so
that.
golems have a limited like health.
Do you play tomorrow, Patricia? Did you buy the early access? Can I show you? You have to buy. So if you don't buy the early access, you can play tomorrow. You have to wait the 1st October, yeah. So if you buy the standard or deluxe or ultimate, you can play to start tomorrow. You see, you have 5 days early access, and you get more things, lucent, outfit, morphs.
Change the landscape of this, and you can actually see. Look at this. Can we go back into the throne room?
Okay, let's see. My brother, what he's doing here?
See, look at this.
It's so many people. You don't know what you have to do. Not really, but it's a cool game too. Why? Yeah, it's the best game today on the world. Trust me. Why you don't want to play?
And there's a little bit of an L corridor that lets you get back into the throne room. This is the only way into the inner courtyard, except right behind where the camera is, there is another sewer system that you can kind of swim through and get to. But blue looks like they just took the castle. And if I'm
So
not
the
mistaken,
guy with blue,
I
they
believe
took the castle.
Baguette Alliance. Maybe I can get confirmation on that. But it looks like they took. It is the Weeby Baguette Alliance. They have taken control of the throne room, and if that guild leader is not killed within the next 45 seconds, they will become the occupants of the castle, which means no green guild will be able to spawn where that L corridor is. and they'll have to spawn at those resurrection points. And as you can see, there's currently 2 green alliance guilds who hold one of the res points and 1 red one. And the pillage points, which aren't as important in this siege, but they will be for a real siege. Those pillage points
look at what is here.
Lucent and Solent from the guild who wins the castle by claiming those pillage points throughout the castle map. Right now, not as important. Everyone just wants the glory of having the throne for their alliance. But in the real game, it's a nice way to get some extra money, even if your guild isn't one of these dominating alliances. And finally, we have an outer wall that has been destroyed, or almost destroyed. And it looks like that gate crasher, excuse me, that stone crasher.
It's so many people, man.
Yeah, brother, so many people, yeah.
Guild actually at the top of the leaderboard for kills with Hand of Unity, and I believe that is key in 3rd place. So this is a good way of seeing how many kills and assists you had as an individual guild, how much time you controlled the golem, how much damage you've done to the inner gate, and how many captures you've had on the rest stones or on the pillage points. But we're going to jump back into Danny's POV because this siege now has flipped and Quintessence owns the castle.
So did they... halfway. Inner gate story is half. We can't push it yet. Look at the crazy. Just stay there and take it off the allies once they get it back. Move for me. We're gonna go towards the finish point and then just move towards the inner gate. See if we can see what's going on.
Okay,
there.
this is my clan.
Don't worry about the footage zone. Go left. We're gonna move from right. We're gonna try and control.
They're trying to get the castle.
Beautiful. 5-second regroup. Okay, fighting in mid, 3, 2, go left once you come out, go left. We're going to take this main respawn. Big fight here, big fight here.
Huge fight, yeah.
Moving through. We're actually going to go through because we've got allies behind. Moving through. Big sleep.
Very good call.
Move through, move through. Support the allies at the back. Inner gate still up.
Yes, Patricia.
Just hold him here, hold him here. Can we get one?
Yeah, you can ask me anything you need, anything you need. If I can help you, with pleasure. Tell me.
See you. Have words with him, please, Banana. Okay, yeah, we can just chill here. That gate's still up.
Yeah, so we heard a...
We need to get the goal.
Look at the whale. So this is actually our homie. I like to call him Jiggentrite. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but that's how Grenton pronounces it. And this is cool because I'm not sure if there's...
Look what is there. Patricia, you can ask me. I create a custom artwork, including overlays, banners, logos, animation, emote, banners, alerts, and other stuff. Okay. Nice. I can show you my work as well. Appreciate the feedback. Okay, you can I don't know. You can follow me on Instagram. Nice.
And this is a great showing from all 3 alliances. It could still go anyone's way. I'm curious if there's... Well, now that the door is closed on the outside and the inner gate is still up, Quintessence just managed to flip the castle. And now we're in a regular siege, so to speak, where they have...
Yes, sure. You can. I will give you a feedback. Can you drop me? You have here on my Twitch down. You see? Down on below. You have my YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Look here. Here. See? Oh my god.
Died. I wasn't moving for fucking.
No worry, brother, no worry. You play so good, brother.
So don't miss out. You can get some of these exclusive cosmetics like you're seeing on the screen, and you could experience sieges like this a little bit sooner, right, than full launch servers. But I mean, this is just a showcase of three alliances, or I was kind of concerned that some of them might not know what they were doing.
Sure.
But this looks like a very.
Okay, I will check. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I will. I will follow you. No worry.
Minutes, we've had a flip of the castle and the inner gate being broken.
While other things are all.
Look at here. Oh my god.
Yeah, exactly. While there's a bunch of stuff.
Look at here, guys.
Sorry.
Hopefully you don't, but you just attack him. His health will tick down because the golem is on fire, so he does have a dot on him.
Okay, so the rain doesn't affect him or anything?
The rain doesn't affect him. That would be kind of interesting if the rain kind of like doused the fire a little bit and weakened him.
Yeah, just a little tick on him.
This is how you destroy a golem. You just have a bunch of people pelting him over and over and over again.
Not your son.
Yeah, obviously these builds are, everyone's on the same level. You can see he's about half health and boom, there goes the inner gate. This is where it becomes a true free-for-all. All three alliances are going to try to funnel into that inner gate. Resurrection Point 3 is what I call it, which is the resurrection point right near the gate that was opened at the beginning, is the only resurrection point inside the inner courtyard, which is going to be very important for guilds to hold. And then the only other guild that can spawn inside the inner courtyard is Quintessence, since they currently own the castle. And again, this is like what I like to call like Hell's Choke, because if you're running through this, odds are you're not coming out the other side alive. And the only there's two other ways to get into the inner courtyard: going through the sewers, which because of the rain you can't do anymore, or on the current right of your screen there is
oh my god,
that is right next to the gate that was opened at the beginning that you can open to open the bridge to then have a second point of entry. Because if everyone's trying to funnel in here, which we see the Blue Alliance trying to do, it's a bloodbath. This is where you go to farm kills if you're across.
Okay, yeah, later, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will do later, yeah. Later after siege, yeah.
I need to take high ground back.
Golem is slowly but surely dropping down. Also, for those of you at home, for the early access packs, everything you see on the outfit of the character is completely dyeable. So if you're not a fan of pink horns, or you're not a fan of, you know, the outfit colors, you can completely change those colors within the in-game dyeing system, which is super cool because I like the all black look.
I need all goth.
Yeah, we got gothified a little bit. So these horns can change colors, the outfits can change colors, the frills can change colors, everything can change colors on the outfits here, which is awesome. I was kind of worried, not worried about it, but curious about it before Amazon confirmed it in one of their most recent posts. So that's going to be super cool to see how people maybe do like a little Power Ranger team or something with a rainbow.
Okay, or just theme, you know, the seasons do happen, I know, but this is why you also want to follow on socials and be part of the Discord, because you don't want to miss out on these events.
We're going to go grapples up, boys.
Yeah, and then here we have, look at it, another use of high ground, right?
Okay.
So they're just using, are they jumping down or are they coming up?
Grapples up, sleep bottom, but push up, push up, push up.
Yeah, we have a lot of, maybe we can jump back into Danny's POV for this engage, I'm not sure.
Don't fight bottom, allies fight bottom, we push up.
Whoa.
Nice. Yeah. Full damage on top of the buildings for now. All focus buildings.
Yeah, this is
so
my
this
favorite.
Is my leader. This is my leader.
But Danny died, so can we laugh at him?
He's
please?
died.
Sorry, Danny.
Chat, get them wajaja for Danny in there. We cut to his POV and he instantly dies.
You cast or cursed
He's
him.
role-playing his canon today. But we do have another guild now trying to spin this resurrection point.
How long does that take?
It's about, I believe, a 10-second cap, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, not too
But you
long.
have so much going on that you just, it's hard to just place yourself there.
Yeah, it's very much, I mean, anyone can cap these. It doesn't have to be like a guild officer.
Okay.
So you can send anyone from your guild to cap this. Sometimes there's a little like inter-alliance drama or bickering because like,
Want to go on the high ground.
Danny nerf.
Danny nerf.
I'm nerfed again.
Danny got nerfed. Danny DC'd, unfortunately, but I mean, he's just, as you can see, he's just dancing there.
Oh.
But the rest of the siege plays on. We're gonna have someone from production jump in and take a look at that, but...
Get you back in.
You're too strong, Danny.
Yeah.
They're like, we can't... figured it out yet, so if someone at home can get a golem in here, let me know.
Can I ask a question?
You sure
can golems fight each other?
Yeah, golems can do damage to other golems. Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah. So if an enemy team has a golem, like let's say the Stone Crasher golem, at the beginning you can have a jumper golem start doing damage to it, which is kind of cool. This is the most important resurrection point to fight over. I believe it's called Resurrection Point 3. It's the one that's right next to the throne room. And at the beginning of the siege, the door that was right behind the camera right now is the one that got open. And you see that little yellow pillar in the bottom right as it disappears? That's what someone needs to pull it. We need 2 people to pull it to let people come in. But the Blue Alliance is just doing such a phenomenal job of keeping control of this inner courtyard. There is still 22 minutes left in this siege.
My goodness.
It is, I told you, this is a war. Sieges usually will start on the hour. There'll be 15 minutes of prep. So you can tell which alliance is taking which, res point, so there's no drama. And then 45 minutes of this, pure carnage. And sieges can go into overtime if someone usurps the throne until that player is dead or until that 3-minute timer has elapsed, the siege will not end.
Whoa.
Even if the timer goes down to 0.
We love some overtime. I mean, we've seen very close games.
Hey, brother. You start again, okay? So this is my clan. They start again.
looks like. He's popping his defensive buff, and he's trying to find some
Hey,
damage
Begging,
here.
this is my brother. Look,
Looks
it's
like we had a
here,
little
it's
hiccup
here.
in the server, but it looks like we're back. Maybe that was just an observer POV issue there, but looks like we're back in the action. Nothing to worry about. And again, we just see how tanky these players are, and it's just how the tanks are.
This guy is he was the golem.
Go friends, let's make a push towards 4 if we can, get the high grounds. Get the pin 4 on the map, okay? We're gonna try and keep the high ground just above 4, so don't jump down yet, but just get the high ground around 4, okay?
Okay.
Yep, that's raising the flag before.
Your castle against the attackers who are trying
to hold for a sec.
Good sleep there. Hey brother, how are you, my friend?
I think if we're just staying together as a big clump of people, we can definitely like do okay.
Yeah, I basically we just need to enable the other guilds in the alliance because they've got a very clear plan, and we just got to be.
And it looks like, thankfully, it's our observers that are disconnecting, which I think is a good thing. Our players seem to be untouched.
They're having a great time in there.
But I hear the observers laughing in the
Look,
background.
look
too,
at
so
what
I think
is there,
everyone's having a
guys.
great time, but it was north
It's a
of
big
2,000
siege,
players in the
big
first
war.
castle siege on the largest
Fucking
server
shit.
of Khazar. So it gets hectic. And these servers, honestly, we're on a private build. We're on a build that has
Too many people, too much.
Some of the new patch. It is a private client. This is not what you're going to have in the live game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just an issue with the server cams, and honestly, I think I've done, I don't know, sieges every 2 weeks. I've been playing the game for 10 months. The first siege unlocked 2 months into the game, so you do the math this time, chat. I think I've DC'd from a max of like two sieges.
Oh.
So the game actually runs phenomenally well in large-scale battles. There's actually an option in the game. There's an option in the game to tick on to optimize large-scale combat, and that helps a lot in sieges like this. But we're back. Danny's in the golem.
Let's go,
Take
Danny.
2.
Okay.
And we'll see. There's 18
Haha,
minutes
let's
left in
go.
the siege. There's still a lot of time. And this is just, again, a great showing for the siege. I'm glad we were able to show you some of this chaos because this is why a lot of people play and stick around in Throne of Liberty. So he's just going to kind of walk towards where the conflict is.
Walking towards that golem.
Yeah, and I'm just going to kind of let this play out, and just you can watch how cool, you know, siege golem gameplay is.
Disengage, boys, and take it.
We can clear their high ground.
Oh no!
Oh!
Nerfing Danny every time.
Every time he got
Danny, you're the golem and you aren't meant to be.
disconnect.
Yeah, I won't try.
It's a divorce. But we still got about, like I mentioned.
One if we can. Let's pop some heals. God, I'm taking a lot of damage here, chat. Yeah, the ganks, crazy. I need to, I think I gotta turn the potty frames back on so I can see allies and enemies.
Maybe they're talking to each other. Say, hey, let's not hit each other until we at least get into the throne room, where we flip the throne. Sometimes something like that can happen. These last-minute alliances where it's, okay, well, we know we can't beat this guild 1v1v1 because everyone's just killing each other and they have defender's advantage. But let's get in there, let's shake things up, and then all bets are off. Let's drop the gloves and let's go. So I've seen that happen many times on Korea. I've seen betrayals at the last minute where someone in the blue alliance goes and opens the door and betrays their own alliance. So it's very, very political.
Have you done that?
No comment. I will not confirm nor deny the allegations.
Okay.
I am but a humble tank. But it looks like we do have still blood. guilds and alliances. And still, on the top left of your screen, you can't see it right now, but there is a bridge, and they need to open that to create another point of entry into the castle. The rain has stopped. So the sewer should be at one point fully drained, and you'll be able to kind of swim through there. And then there'll be 3 points of entry into the courtyard, and that's where it's going to get a little bit more chaotic. But again, look, the red
So
team
50 minutes more, guys. 50 minutes more.
just fighting each other. This is
Let's see who is the winner.
Woo! Going at each other's throats. And the blue team, which is Wee Wee Baguette, are just kind of chilling in the back. They're just doing their thing.
Come on, brothers. Let's take the castle. My friends, my brothers, my clan, my leader. 50 minutes more.
Is there any other way in? Like 4 is just a place to capture. 7? What is 7? How do we get to 7? Danny told me to pin 7 on the map, but I don't know how we get up there. It looks like there's kind of only one way in from here.
Like, we have someone trying to cap the throne, they instantly died.
Okay.
Someone else tried to cap the throne, and we need to get into the throne room if we can, ladies and gentlemen. We have a usurper in our midst, and there is a little bit of a fight going outside, but it looks like Quintessence managed to kill whoever was trying to usurp the castle. And look at this. This is absolute chaos. They've opened the gate. This is the gate.
Oh!
Both gates are open, the outside gate and the inner gate. This is going to allow a complete different point of entry. You're not going to have to go through that dead man's choke. And you see they're trying to close it, but they have to do it at the same time, which they did. They managed to close the outer gate, and they live to fight another day. This is just absolute insanity. This is what you have to do as defenders to own a siege. And the alliance of Wee Wee Baguette with Quintessence on the castle throne, they're just putting on a clinic right now. This is textbook castle siege defense.
Ooh.
I'm glad we were able to get that shot for you as well, and that's all you have to do if
They are again on the spot. Yeah. My god, how many people there are.
Let's see if we can just kill some people on the outside here. Stop them from taking our respawns away from us. Try and drop some heals on some teammates.
ultimate ability. It's called a Guardian in this game. As you progress through the story and you do different quests to unlock these Guardians, that Guardian that he popped, around him, I believe it's a 3 to 5 meter range, it'll root everyone. So it's really good for tanks. They'll charge in, pop it, they'll isolate and lock down a clump of people, and then the rest of their guild can kind of go through and kill them. We see the Blue Alliance actually popping some guild buffs here. Range looks like it got popped. That blue pillar that you saw hit everyone. Range and mana regen just got popped. Looks like the Red Alliance actually did as well. The Jumper Golem is this is a great spot for the Jumper Golem to be on, because the worst thing you want is to just give 20, 40, 50 mages and archers high ground advantage.
DPS, please.
So having a golem up here kind of makes them second guess it. They have to pull back. But it looks like now they're trying to finally make some space here and push into the inner courtyard. We have about 10 minutes, 11 and a half minutes left of siege. And this is, again,
I need you to do this.
it can come down to the wire.
Leaps through. Move in. Just send it through.
So you see up behind us there, there's a lot of people trying to fight on that bridge.
Good healing.
I'm not sure if the gate is open. Maybe we can fly over there and take a look.
Oh, the golem
just jumped over the wall, and the gate is open. So this is another point of entry. This is what I'm talking about. You've got to keep this gate open. If you can open the outer one, cool. But this gate is the one you have to try to keep open if you're an attacker, because otherwise, so he's trying to get in. I don't think he knows that he can get in the inner courtyard. But if this is a golem part of your alliance, this is allowing you kind of a choke. It looks like the defenders did manage to close it.
Okay.
So they're going to have to try to open it from the other side again. It looks like that's exactly what's happening. There's one person spamming one of them, but again, you need 2 people to open that gate.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream. People to open that gate.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work, baby. And this is why I love castle defense, because there's a lot of these little micro situations that can happen, and boom, the gate is open again. So this is, again, just phenomenal attacker strategy, textbook defense.
10 minutes, guys, 10 minutes.
It's going to be an absolute bloodbath. I'd like to see if we can maybe pull up the scoreboard real quick now that we're in the final 10 minutes of play, so we can take a look at if the same guilds are performing as strong as they were at the beginning, or if the other guilds are kind of catching up there. So we'll see if production can pull that up for us at one point. But right now, it looks like there's still an absolute bloodbath happening at this inner courtyard. And as we see here, Sovereign actually climbing it. Wee Wee Baguette, a creator guild, still in second place. Hand of Unity with... But we're going to be going to Danny on set.
Get in here, boys. There's 1,000 enemies in here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the boys have got a...
There's nothing more that I love than cutting to Danny's POV and him dying, but he's happy about it. His boys are performing really well. The caster curse.
Sorry.
If Brenton says we're cutting to you, pop your defensives, I guess. And this is still the carnage that's happening at the outer gates.
Okay.
This is what I mean. Siege is absolutely chaos, because we were just spending the last 10 minutes at the inner gate. But there's still all of this happening on the outer gates as well. And this is, again, something that is just unmatched, really, in other MMOs, it looks like. Oh, actually, I stand corrected. We have a jumper golem inside the inner courtyard. This is the first time I've ever seen that.
Seen that?
Yeah, so it's a first for Grenton. And this is very interesting, because now those 2 yellow pillars, maybe they can get, you know, someone to pull it, someone to open it.
I would say, what would this strategy be? But since it's your first time seeing this boy in here.
Well, he's doing exactly what he has to do. There he goes. Jump back on the wall, trying to get out a little bit. But he's still going to be taking a lot of damage.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he knows he can't break that wall. His job is mainly going to be to create space here for his Green Alliance to push and try to get in to open it from the other side. So what he was doing was perfect, because you saw how many people from the Blue Alliance had to kind of stay and attack him.
And run over there.
Which should have given either the Red Alliance or the Green Alliance an opportunity to push in, but it doesn't look like anyone really capitalized on that. Looks like the golems, he's stuck a little bit. They are big golems, so you gotta be a little elegant.
Look here. Oh my god.
But again, 3-way fight going on here. Top of your screen, we have the Blue Alliance pushing into the Green Alliance.
And my brother is here. He's still alive.
I died, man.
I'm dead.
This is an opportunity. Let's go get the throne. They got the throne, they flipped it, and here we are. And again, look at this textbook defense from the Blue Alliance. They have a big clump of people blocking the only entrance into the throne room. I'm curious to see, guys, if you're listening to me and you're the Red and Green Alliance, this might be time for you guys to team up until you get into the throne room and then kind of drop the gloves and go crazy, because Wee Wee Baguette's Alliance with Quintessence on the throne, they just kind of seem like an impenetrable wall right now.
I mean, they're a creator team, right?
Yeah, Wee Wee Baguette, which we saw was ranked 2nd for kills,
yes.
I believe is just a creator guild. So a bunch of content creators in there and their community. This isn't one of these guilds that have been Hyper Boost. They went by a different name back then. Pirates, who are also third or fourth, I believe, on the scoreboard. We're a guild that played on Korea. So this creator guild is keeping up. And I'm so happy because this kind of just shows the people at home, if you kind of know what you're doing, you can keep up with these guilds who have been playing on Korea. And that's...
Maybe use that for some sort of benefit, but we've only got...
J, brother, you kill it. You kill the guy.
Yeah, the problem is right now they're respawning here, so we can't open the gate unless we get a couple of people sneaking in.
Yeah, we need like 2 people to go in and open the gate, but we're 5 minutes.
Your 69 other guild members, if they're standing around you, it will turn invisible.
Okay, that's cool.
And speaking of action, this is actually a really good engage here. They're trying their best to... Oh, Danny unfortunately gets DC'd again. They're just trying to nerf him a little bit. But that engage, they're trying to get some space on the top. They're trying to create some room for his alliance to actually push through. The Red Alliance really needs to piggyback off this moment.
Right.
The enemy right now is blue.
And the time is ticking.
The time is ticking. Looks like we have someone trying to cap the throne. 4 minutes left. Again, this can go into overtime. This can go into overtime. They did stop the cap, and it looks like, yeah, there's just one little sneaky boy who went into the throne room. As you can see, this guy, unfortunately, he's stuck in the floor. He should just try to dodge roll if you can hear me, and you'll probably get out of there.
There are people inside.
That sometimes happens if you get charged or hooked on the wrong angle, but it is what it is. And look, there's just all of the blue alliance is outside the courtyard.
Right.
So with a coordinated push, you can kind of flip the positioning because they have no one on defense except for 5 to 10 people. So with a coordinated push and you can wrap around behind them, that's where you're able to kind of switch the momentum. And again, look, someone from the Green Alliance has taken the throne and they're just trying to live here. And I'm not sure how many people are being pulled back. And again, boom, it was the guild called Ninjas. Their guild leader was killed and the castle is back in the hands of Quintessence. There's only about 3 minutes left, so it's now or never.
3 minutes, guys. 3 minutes.
You have up until the final second to cap the throne. Because
let's go.
Overtime otherwise. And just Blue Alliance is just so impressive here. What they're doing on defense is just phenomenal. They're kind of harassing not only the main choke, which is the inner gate choke, but they're going back up to that bridge to try to make sure they can't open it again. And again, look at this, the jumper golem. This is kind of all you can do with the golem now. Yeah, you can get inside, but if there's none of your allies in there, we saw it earlier, you're kind of just attracting attention, which can be good, but we want to make sure that you have a follow-up with it. So very, very stalwart defense here from the side of Quintessence and Wee Wee Baguette's Alliance, the blue team. And it looks like we're nearing our 2-minute warning, I believe. Yep. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in play here. And this is kind of where, and a little friendly tip for those at home, you don't really need this Stone Crasher Golem anymore.
Okay.
He can very rarely go inside the castle walls. Sometimes you can kind of get him in there. But you don't really need that Golem anymore because the fight is happening at the inner gate.
Right.
Once both, obviously, sides of the wall are broken, now everyone can kind of go in where they want to go in from. You can actually break one more side on the left hand here. They just crash the gate and the right of the gate. You can actually break the left hand too. But this is enough room for people to just go in. And it looks like we had another ninja go and try to steal the castle, but they get killed pretty quickly. All they got to do is give that person, well, you can't do it anymore, but hopefully that person's an officer or above, because what they can do is they can sneak in, drop a summon gate, summon their entire 70-man guild inside the throne room, and then try to do that.
That would be so sick.
Yeah, that's what they should be doing here. I'm not sure if that's what they're trying to do, but it looks like he's just going for the throne every time.
He has to be positioned in a certain
A little corner to knock his.
Yeah. Because does it take a while?
It takes about 5 seconds to cast the summon gate. So if you obviously get killed during that cast,
Sure, you
or
see
CC,
it too.
Okay. Take.
And we actually have some craziness happening on defense as we enter our final minute of the siege, ladies and gentlemen. And this is where usually the call is, if you're on defense, last minute of play, turtle. Everyone come to the throne room, you hold that breach, you hold the L corridor, which I called as well, and here we go.
Woo!
That's probably why they called it. We have Green Alliance, which is the alliance led by Baggins, or with Baggins in it. Baggins actually has the throne right now. He has the usurper buff, and they just have to keep Baggins alive for 3 minutes. So it looks like the blue team is actually coming through and just absolutely ravaging them. But here comes red as well. This is exactly what you need. You need this chaos. It looks like Baggins did fall, so it's back in the hands of the blue team, but you just got to push through to the throne. This is where you just need your guild leader. It's only your guild leader. One person in each guild can touch the throne and try to capture the castle. Looks like someone from Dog Guild is trying as well. And again, it's just, this is going to be pure chaos for the final moments of play. If we can get the timers back up, and it is going to end as Quintessence and Wooey Baguette managed to sneak a cap and defend for 35 minutes. I want to keep this on screen for a little bit because I do want to talk about it.
Okay.
Dead tie between Sovereign and Wee Baguette's kill scores. Sovereign is a very good guild from the Europe region who have played on Hyperboost. Wee Baguette, to my knowledge, are all creators in their community. So what an insane showing from them. Hand of Unity as well, coming in 3rd place for kills. Pirates couldn't close out the siege, but you guys are in the top 5, so we appreciate that. Quintessence, Key, Zakon, Sanguinus, and Rohirrim, another creator guild in the top 10.
Dang.
So that's actually super cool to see. What a great siege from both players, or all sides, excuse me, and all creators. And the second column, the green column, is assists.
Okay.
That's why obviously that number's pretty bloated, because if I accidentally sneeze on Danny and he dies, it counts as an assist. But just a really great job, and you can see here on the map who controlled what as the siege ended. And
Okay,
again,
so the blue, they are the winner.
showing
My
for
clan
everyone.
is here.
And
It's pure chaos.
I honestly want a wrap show so I can go home and fly and play early access. Like I just want to do a siege, man.
No, I want to create my character.
Yeah, you can do that. I'm rushing the 50. I want to play.
You
I
want to
wanna see.
do, but I want to throw it to Danny. Danny, I know you were trying so hard to get back in it every single time. I just want to know, like, out of all of
JJ, Danny.
like, you've done quite a
JJ.
bit. So I heard some comms, like some serious comms of trying to get your team.
Nice
in order.
siege.
What was, the pivoting point for your team?
There was a very good opening, and I threw it. That's all I can say. I am going to get grilled.
The blue, see?
Obviously, I was playing as the prince inside, and we had
Yep.
I don't know where that gap is, so we pushed forward to try and hold the choke point.
Oh, you walked out of the throne room.
I don't know if I walked out. I don't know.
100 subscribers. I really appreciate
Later, bitches.
all the subscribers.
Later, bitches.
Thank you guys. Thank you for all the subscribers. We're gonna see each other tomorrow. I'm gonna do a live stream on
Later, bitches.
early release. So probably gonna be a lot of fun.
It's amazing.
Later, bitches.
Thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate. See you in the next time. See you tomorrow.
Bye bye, brother.
Scythe led a squad in and managed to get in there and get that initial fight going. I don't know who opened the gates early on, but wherever we went, it was just a sea of blue. They just that whole alliance coordinated so well. It was really, really good. So absolute credit to them. Look at them blasting. Is that Sheng?
That's Sheng. I gave him a little shout out.
Yeah. It's just that choke point is so unbelievably hard to get through, and you have to just relax, I think, and take your time. And that's what we started to try and do: take our time, get the kills, and then the guys managed to make that push through there at the end. And the fight was happening in the.
If it just happened a few minutes sooner.
Baggins was in there.
Baggins tried to cap, which is nice.
But then that army of blue come in and just shut us down again. But
was there any cross-comming between green and red towards the end to kind of like peace treaty, let's get in the throne room and then see what happens?
We were struggling to get comms from our own alliance.
Okay.
I'm looking at that camera, I'm talking to you.
Who are we calling out? Banana or Scythe this time?
Shiku.
Okay. Okay. Calling out Shiku, I guess.
I know you, mate. But no, honestly, it was just really good. Credit to the Blue Alliance. I didn't see much of the Red Alliance. Don't know where they were, what they're doing.
Oh, they were around. They were
doing stuff.
They were going crazy. They were hitting your backline a lot. They were.
Well, I had a few of those calls. Behind us.
Yeah. They were trying a lot of the times to open that bridge into the inner courtyard as well, which was obviously useful.
Yeah.
The couple times it was open is the only times the throne was trying to be flipped, right? So it was, like you said, madness.
I'm sweating again. My heart's beating. It was amazing, and obviously like the jumping in and out, the comms, the chaos from the spectators. It's just awesome. It's just, and what I'm hoping is that people will see the beauty of this from a small POV as well, because you can see the chaos.
Yeah.
Even for a large guild, it's just really tough. But from small guilds, you can.
There's so much you could do. Yeah.
Get kills, try and get through the sewers, whatever.
I do want to take a moment as well to talk about, my favorite thing in the world, Twitch drops.
Hey.
Yeah, so I see a lot of people in chat kind of saying, oh, I'm like 54%, 85%, more time. Don't worry. Oh, your feedback has been heard loud and clear. Yes. So as of tomorrow for early access, if you are watching any creator who participated in yesterday or today's show, they will have the Siege of the Day Twitch drops available on their channel. So if you didn't get them now, you can still get them as of tomorrow for early access. And obviously, if you want to get into the game early, make sure you grab yourself an early access pack, because not only do you get a bunch of cool stuff in it, but you can do that we just access saw starts tomorrow. There's obviously 3 packs that you can choose from: the standard, deluxe, and ultimate. And they all have a bunch of different cosmetics for you to choose from, so you can kind of just pick what you like.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's been so exciting. We'd had 2 days to finally kind of show the world what this game, I know.
So, did you hear, guys? If you want to play tomorrow, you have to buy the early access, yeah?
To see
which one you like, standard, deluxe, or ultimate?
Congratulations to you guys who've been really there from the beginning. And welcome to those who are just joining us and finally get to be part of the chaos.
And I do want to take a moment.
This chaos.
I've been playing, and Dan has been playing for many, 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 many months. And while the Throne and Liberty community, the Western or global community, I should say, has been pretty small, I saw a lot of you guys in the chat today, and it really it's touching, because it's tough to go in front of a bunch of people who've never seen the game before and try to share your passion with the game. And I want to thank all the Throne and Liberty communities from all different walks of the world for being in chat, helping answer questions, showing your love for the game as well as ours on stage. And I don't know, I'm finally ready for it to come to our region. I'm so excited. I know Dan is too. So thank you from the bottom of my heart to everyone in the Throne and Liberty community, new or old. And that's. For me, I'm flabbergasted.
Well, I just want to say thank you for being our library, our encyclopedia, our North Star to this amazing event. We could not have done it without you. And don't forget to pick up your Throne and Liberty early access packs that will grant you a head start before the official launch, available on PC, Xbox Series XS, and PlayStation 5 tomorrow. These packs come in 3 tiers: standard, deluxe, and ultimate, each offering early access, exclusive morph, and in-game currency. With these packs, players can unlock special rewards and get
how much longer are drops going for today? Another hour by chance?
From the start.
And again, a huge thank you to everyone in chat, all our viewers. I love you all. And a bigger thank you, just a little bit, to our guilds and creators who made this event possible. And I'd like to shout them all out again. Thank you, Ethereum, Synergy, Moonrise, Excelsior, Focus, Royal Vanguard, Eclipse, Elysian, Lunar Inn, and Reborn. And the guilds that we saw compete today in probably a very insane Castle Siege.
My clan.
Thank you to Nyx, Just Play, Sanguinus, Zakon, Hand of Unity, Quintessence, Woe, Pirate Gaming, Key, excuse me, I'm not going to mess that name up again, and Sovereign. Before I kind of pass it off to Dan, I do want to take a very, long moment, because I think they deserve it, to thank NCSoft, AGS, and obviously our production team here in the studio. You guys have been phenomenal. I've done a lot of shows. I've been casting for the better part of 11 years, and this has been the smoothest run of show I've ever experienced in my entire life. So thank you so much. And Dan, the floor is yours, baby.
Oh, I'm here sweating.
Say hi to the wife, say hi to the kids.
Say hi to
Hey Jack, hey Zai. Yeah, no, this has been awesome. Absolutely. I've not really done anything like this before, so constantly not finding words, just enjoying the moment. So yeah, it's been an honor, been a pleasure, and you guys have been wicked.
So where can people find you and your guild? Because I know you're Pirate Gaming just as much as Pirate Gaming is Danny.
Yeah, if you type Pirate Gaming, probably in Google or discord.gg/Pirate Gaming, you can come say hi. We have a big open community as well as the guild side. Yeah, come and say hello and hang out and chat TNL, chat other games. And
okay.
Yeah, thank you to those guys, because I
see you tomorrow, guys.
Getting earful, they done really.
See you tomorrow with Danek, my leader, my clan.
The beauty of this game, you can rinse and repeat next time and just keep enjoying it. But yeah, this has been a great experience. So.
Wow.
Telling me.
Well, don't forget, tomorrow you can get into Throne and Liberty with early access packs. Thanks again to everyone for joining. We'll see you on the battlefield.
Bye-bye. Oh my God, look at here. Look at here. So beautiful, so beautiful. Thanks for watching. Welcome. Okay.
The rest is just taking down the gates, taking down the front gate, taking down this middle gate, breaking it, or you can jump over, and stuff like this. I think it's fairly simple. What up, Toshi? Can you show a kill leaderboard of that siege, if that's possible? I cannot. It's gonna have to be... I pressed escape pretty much, and I didn't see it. I only saw my kills before it... I just saw my kills before it...
Okay, my friends and my brothers, thank you so much for watching, and have fun with me. And see you tomorrow, yeah? Don't forget to buy the early access if you want to play with me. And see you tomorrow and take care, guys. Bye bye. And see you tomorrow and take care, guys. Bye bye.